Breaking news in the Minguzzi murder. Included in the scope of organized crime meth investigation into the murder of Mattia Ahmet Minguzzi in Kadıköy, Istanbul has reached a critical stage. The prosecutor's office decided to evaluate the case. Within the scope of organized crime, it is reported that the defendants arrested in connection with the murder will also be tried within the scope of organized crime. The murder of Mattia Ahmet Minguzzi, who was killed in Kadıköy, Istanbul, has been included in the scope of organized crime. The defendants will be tried within the scope of organized crime. The investigation into the murder of Mattia Ahmet Minguzzi, who was murdered in Kadıköy, Istanbul, has been included within the scope of organized crime. The Minguzzi family had recently been threatened in an organized manner by various platforms and individuals. On January 24th, Mattia Ahmet Minguzzi, who went to the market in Hayzanpaşa neighborhood to buy skateboarding equipment with his friends on January 24th, had an argument with Bibi, and UB Minguzzi was stabbed by Bibi when he wanted to leave the market and kicked by UB on the ground, while Minguzzi, who was seriously injured, was hospitalized. Two suspects who fled were caught and arrested. The grave of Minguzzi, who died in the hospital on February 9th, was also damaged in Bakalievler, and the 67-year-old suspect was arrested for damaging places of worship and cemeteries. The trial of two juvenile suspects arrested for the murder, each facing up to 24 years in prison, was adjourned until May 8th, threatening his family within the scope of the investigation conducted by Bakırköy Chief Public Prosecutor's Office. It was determined that the suspect K. D. made threatening posts on social media against the family. The suspect, who was detained by police teams in Ankara and brought to Istanbul, was arrested by the Criminal Court of Peace on duty on the charge of threatening with more than one person. Previously, 6 suspects were arrested in Istanbul and 1 suspect was arrested in Kahramanmaraş in the investigation regarding threatening posts on social media. Thus, the number of arrested suspects within the scope of this investigation increased to 8. Included in the scope of organized crime, organization's investigation into Minguzzi's murder has been expanded to organized crime.